In the Science Europe guidelines, it is recommended to include a section on data management responsibilities within a data management plan. However, not all data management templates from funders or institutions have this section incorporated. In a PhD project, there is a reasonable chance that you are responsible for data management. But for collaborative projects, where many researchers are involved, someone else may be responsible for the data management. When your research is part of a big collaborative project, it is especially a good idea to include a section about data management responsibilities and resources in the data management plan. For example, it is a good reflective exercise to think about who in the project will be responsible for making sure that best practices on data management will be in place. This role could be fulfilled by you as an individual researcher, or it could be the project coordinator, or it could be someone hired within the project, for instance, a data manager or a data steward. Another relevant question is, who is responsible for ensuring the implementation of the data management plan within the project? And who is responsible to update it along the project? Answering these questions will help you and your collaborators to establish efficient workflows that will ensure that best practices regarding research data management are in place throughout the duration of your project. Regarding resources, funders acknowledge more and more that research data management within a project and making data available for reuse involves costs. You might need extra resources for properly and securely storing your data, especially if you expect to collect a large amount of data. Also, if you would like to deposit a large amount of data in a data repository or archive, there might be costs associated with it depending on the platform you choose. Furthermore, you may want to consider, at an early stage, the resources that are needed to prepare data before depositing it on a data repository or archive. For example, staff time that will help you do that. Although it is recommended and you have learned here how to do this along your project while doing your research, there might be some final work needed to prepare your data for optimal reuse. For example, you would like to prepare some extra documentation to make your data understandable for others. Or you would like to nicely pack your dataset together with the code you have used to analyze it. Then some extra resources might be needed. We have now discussed best practices on research data management following the structure of a data management plan as defined by Science Europe. Preparing and using a data management plan and applying best practices during the project contribute to making the data fair, which ultimately is very important when sharing your data openly with others.